Hey guys, welcome back to Divinity Liverpool. Today I will be showing you tips and tricks for combos with the eagle fruit. So this is just a guide for beginners. Right, firstly you want to kill a boss quickly. There's 3 levels to this. I will show you all 3 today that I have made up. They might already be on the Wikipedia page. But yeah, I'll just show 3 of them easy now. So we got the Magma Admiral here. So basically what you want to do is you want to have, I need to get them not aggro. There we go. So you want to have some good spread out stats. So this really depends on your type of play. If you like to jump around a lot, I recommend doing like 400 melee like me here. If you like doing a lot of damage, yeah, put lots in whatever you're using. If you like to play defensive, like right now in FC25 I play defensive. But we'll get into the EA FC content when FC26 comes out. But yeah, I don't put a lot into defense. I've only got 1000 here, so 180 is good to put in, 400 and 500, and then you see that little plus there. This should be, yeah, plus none because I haven't used it, plus 52 because of the mastery difference, yeah. So practically it is 553. So getting good mastery is good for stats. So if you have like max mastery, I think it gives you like plus 300 or something, so you only need to put like 2.2k, 2.3k in, and you'll still have max. But obviously there are other players that will put max into that and also have full mastery. So yeah, it really depends on your style of play. But let's just say you've got all 5 moves unlocked at 150 mastery. Oh, actually 6, including the M1s. But we're just going to start with like easy. We're only going to be using 2 and the left clicks. So basically you just want to Feather Storm, Wind Burst, tap a couple times. You're doing like 1.5k each time. It's pretty simple. It didn't do much damage to him because he was a much higher level. But yeah, it's pretty simple really. Okay, the second one is a bit more advanced. We've got Feather Storm, Bone Crusher, Wind Burst, Soaring Tap. So that's like 2k damage if you add some left clicks in there. And then the final one, you'll need Fly. Well, you don't need it, but it's just much easier if you do have it. And basically, I think without Fly it's going to be easier. But basically, you start off with Bone Crusher. Okay, never mind. That was the wrong way. You start off with Feather Storm. I forgot my own little combo. I'm kind of making it up on the spot here, so you can just do a lot of that. You just practice using the moves, you get to know what they're like, and you kind of just go like this. So you're doing around 2.5k, right? If you just... They'll be able to escape for that little wind burst, so you might want to, like, flash step. And then, so that's the... I guess you could also have an even harder one. Why is he falling over? But an even harder one would use flash step, right? Yeah, so you're doing like, you can start with either one. So yeah, let me know what you want to see next in the comments. I just chose this because it's pretty nice. Pretty simple. If you have any fruit, you can just use a few moves. Get to know the moves quite well. So like, start using your fruit lots. If you are following along, yeah, you can just use one of the combos. You can, basically, statistically, you can watch my full showcase video. I think that was 2 weeks ago. I posted it. All the advantages and disadvantages of each move and the fruit overall, and also like stat boosts and stuff. So you can check out that video once you're done here. But yeah, basically, that's the combo side of things done. When you're in PvP, most of the combo stays the same. But let's just use this mob here. They're gonna start moving around, right? Like, I'll just use this one because he's not got aura. I'll hit both of them. So like in PvP, they're gonna be moving around, right? They're not gonna be staying still like that magma admiral. So your best bet is to probably use that second hard level one. This one, once my flash step is done and my energy goes up higher a bit. Yeah, this is more useful in like early game PvP. I've actually just PvP'd a couple of times. I used a really quick combo that I just showed you. Finished them off really easily. So, yeah. We'll target the one on the left here. Yeah, so that's, 6k-ish. If they have aura, like... Oh, sorry, 2.6k, not 6k. Yeah, if they have aura, it'll be a little more, be a little less than that. But yeah. Basically, what we want to try to do is we want to try balance the stats, as I said. Also according to race. So if you're in the 2nd or 3rd sea, the best thing is to balance your stats out with your race. So if I'm Angel, you won't need as much in melee because you can just fly around, right? That's only if you have like V3-ish, yeah. But yeah, let me know what you guys want to see next. This will be a fairly short video, maybe only 10 minutes. But basically, I'm just gonna go over some of the key uses of each of these moves, like even in even more detail than before. So the M1s, they're just used for grinding. They don't do that much damage. Usually just to get like mobs aggro on you. You can also couple hits in PvP if they're like one tap. But let's go over the first one. Wind Burst. It's got medium range, medium damage. It's okay overall. Like just grinding in the 1st, 2nd, so you want to do some damage. Wind Burst. Yep, it's a good choice. Yeah, as I said, range okay, damage okay. Next, Feather Storm. Now this has an advantage because it stun locks your enemy, so you can easily start combos with this. Its advantages is stunning, right? Because you can stun. Let's just see the damage. So Wind Burst was 571. Yeah, this one does okay damage as well, like compared to the master requirement. Its advantages obviously stun locks. You can think about things, you can see what's on your hotbar, or whatever you call it in here, like this bottom area. You can see what you have on cooldown, see what you can use immediately, and you have a couple, maybe like 1-2 seconds to decide. Next is Bone Crusher, much more advanced stun lock. So it's like a combo. It does good damage, higher than Feather Storm. I guess the advantages of this one also stun locks, but it stun locks for a longer time. And also, like, you choose where they get to be. So I can launch him all the way down there. Like, if I just aim my camera, like, over here. So I'm gonna, once this is off cooldown, I'm just gonna, like, pick him up, like, facing this way, and then just throw him that way. Okay, well, I guess you can't, but, like, you can aim in, like, just slightly to the right, to the left, so if they're getting close to somewhere you don't want them to be, I don't know, or, like, if they're, like, the ocean or something. If they're, like, a shark, you can always just keep them to the left of the... Yeah, so you can't move them backwards. I thought you could, I don't know. But yeah, advantages, stun lock, good damage, good range. Yeah, it does have good. Oh, wrong. Used the wrong move. Yeah, so it reaches from like. It has decent range, right? So better than the first two. Feather Storm's it's got like it's like an area damage. It's like when you're throwing down a bomb, like it's like right here and this like there around. Yeah, final move, Soaring Town. Good way to finish someone off. Charge up is just the same. Lots of damage. If you keep them trapped, so like Bone or like Feather Storm into that, it works quite well because they're already stunned. And then I think Soaring Town also has a little bit of stun at the end. And then Fly, obviously you can fly around. Cost Feather Meter, doesn't cost energy. And in fact, energy actually goes up while using this fly. And does health, so it is really useful. You can definitely air camp with this for a lot. It's much better than Falcon used to be. Yeah, because that's already, if you just spam all your abilities, you can do 3-4k. But yeah, I think I'll just leave it there. Couple of tips. Last few tips, I'll just go over 3 main things. Stats, you need a choose based on your race if you're in second or third C. But in first C, you just try, like I am more attack, but I have a decent amount of health, so in case they escape the combo. Right, so you need to be very careful with that. Second one, obviously I showed you some combos, easy, medium, hard, and then there's another variation of hard. So I accidentally hit you guys, the mic. But yeah. Finally, I just showed you the advantages in more detail than before. But without further ado, please subscribe if you enjoyed this video. It helps out the channel, it's free. And a little bonus would be to like while you're already there. But I will see you next week, hopefully.